Hey, good morning, people. I just want to send an encouraging word. I know the last couple of days I've been on encouragement, but I'm really trying to help somebody, even myself. It's somebody that listens to me that God really trying to talk to and encourage. So I got to say what he give me. I want you to understand something. Be encouraged and learn how to shift those gears in your life. I was talking to the Lord just now, and I was thinking about, me having a CDL, and I was thinking about different trucks and driving and driving a standard shift, a stick shift. I got a car that's a stick shift too. And as I was thinking about the journey that I've had along trying to be successful with driving, the Lord spoke to me in my spirit, and he told me, that's how life is. Life is a lot like driving a stick shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You got some people who don't ever learn how to drive a stick shift. Which you got some people who don't never learn in life. You know what I'm saying? But then when you do drive a stick shift, a standard shift, that's a lot like how you start off life. In the first gear is one of the strongest gears in pretty much any manual car. The first gear is one of the strongest gears because that gets the vehicle in rotation. And it's also, like with my Mustang, it's also the loudest gear. So when you in first and you taking off, it'll take off hard and strong and loud. But the problem with first gear is you only gonna go so far before you have to switch gears again. Then when you get to the second gear, that's how life is. When you first start off doing something, you strong-minded, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really determined to get the ball rolling, to get your plan in motion. But one thing you got to understand is this. You only going to go so far on what you believe in from the beginning. You got to keep shifting gears. You got to keep going up in your level. You know what I'm saying? Because there are stages in life on how you deal with the things you want in life. And after so long, you gotta change some things. You gotta change some things to keep in motion, to get to your destination. See, this is the one thing you need to understand about shifting gears in a car. You got a destination in mind when you first start driving, right? So you gotta shift your gears to get there. And that's how life is. When you start off on the destination, you start off shifting gears to get to the point to where you're trying to get to. You can get there slow and you can get there fast. Now watch this. You could stay in first gear all your life, but it's going to take you a long time to get there if you stay in first gear. But if you shift gears, you'll get there a lot faster and more efficiently. If you stay in first gear all your life, you not only gonna get there slow, but you gonna put more wear and tear on everything you using to get there. And pretty much is, if you stay in first gear, it's a good chance you're gonna break down before you get to your destination. I'm talking about naturally in a car, and I'm talking about naturally so in your life. We got to really learn how to shift gears in life. And let me tell you something. One thing I learned about driving trucks, boy, When I come out of first gear, a second, that joker go to jumping sometime. So what am I saying? That's how life gonna be. When you changing them gears, sometimes you might feel a little bump in your life. Get a little shaky. Get a little rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you still going. But life gonna shake you up a little bit as you go along this journey. You understand what I'm saying? But you just gotta stay with it. You just gotta stay consistent. And let me tell you something else. It's danger out there. As you go along your path, you gonna see some people who ain't paying attention in life that's gonna get in your way. That's gonna try to distract you. That's gonna try to slow you down. That's why you gotta be watchful. The Bible says, watch and pray. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you going along in life, you gotta be watchful of those things that's designed to try to stop you or slow you down or hinder you. You know what I'm saying? And in the long run, you gonna get where you trying to get. And look, you gonna have some results too. It made me think, I'm going to testify a little bit about myself. It made me think about when I first got my CDLs. The beginning was the hardest part. That was the hardest part, starting off. And I'm telling you that the beginning of what you want in life and what you desire and what you want God to do for you, the beginning of it is going to be the hardest part. Because you getting in motion. You getting the ball rolling. And that's going to be the toughest part. But you got to stay consistent and keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you do, you going to get there and you going to see the results. Now, a few years later, after I got the ball rolling, I'm seeing a lot of those results. I'm seeing a lot of results of the things that I wanted. Some of the things I wanted to do. Some of the things I wanted to accomplish. I'm seeing a lot of results from it now. But it wasn't like that at first. And see, sometimes people will look at your situation and they think everything easy. Let me tell you something. I may make it look easy, but it ain't easy. And somebody else you looking at that may look like they got it going on, trust me, it ain't easy getting there. But what's the key word, what I just said? Getting there. It ain't easy getting there, but you gon' get there. Don't quit. Don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. No matter what you going through, don't quit. Don't give up. You gonna have some good days and you gonna have some slow days. But stay consistent with what you doing. And I promise you, you gonna see results. Look, when you driving the car, you don't always move, right? You got traffic lights. You know what I'm saying? You got stop signs. Along the way, it's gonna get slow. You know what I'm saying? And you might come to a standstill at some points. But listen, just be patient and stay consistent. Remember that you got a destination. Remember that you are going somewhere. And keep that in mind when all of these stumbles and these stops come in your life. Always remember what your goal was and keep pushing, because you're going to get there. And I had to hurry up and say that. When God give me something, I got to say it. Otherwise, it's going to bother me until I say it. But I felt in my spirit that I had to share this one, because this one helped me. Because I know what it's like to start from nothing. And I know what it's like to feel like giving up. Because trust me, I done had plenty of days. But I stayed consistent. No matter how hard it got. I had to cry sometimes. Yeah, I did. I had to cry sometimes. And it hurt sometimes, but I kept being consistent. And God gonna look for that in you. God gonna hold you up no matter what. What's that song they say? Trouble don't last always. And listen, sometimes you gotta cry sometimes, but listen, it's gonna be all right. Cause after a while, God gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta stay consistent. Don't give up. Keep pushing no matter what you doing out there. Keep pushing and don't give up. God gonna hold you up. God gonna bring you results. And you gonna look back and be like, if it had not been for the Lord on my side, where would I be? God bless you all. Be encouraged. Hey, if this message blessed you, share this with somebody, because I'm pretty sure it's somebody that needs to hear this. God bless you all.